Welcome to Style Goal Movie Review, 10 horror and thriller movies you need to know about. Looking for a scary movie to watch? Some of these will keep you on the edge of your seat. Witches, vampires, creepy legends, and shocking twists. There's a little bit of everything. Which ones are must-watch, and which should you skip? Let's find out. Number 1. Daddy's Head. A boy and his stepmother are in danger. Something is watching them, something that looks like the boy's dead father. Every night, it comes closer. It moves like him, it speaks like him, but it is not him.
Isaac has no next of kin.
What does that mean?
He will need someone.
They don't know what it wants. They don't know how to stop it, but they do know one thing: they are running out of time. From director Benjamin Barfoot and writer Benjamin Barfoot, this chilling horror story will make you question what lurks in the dark. Starring James Harper Jones, Rupert Turnbull, and Julia Brown, get ready for a terrifying ride.
Give it time.
He's barely spoken to me since we got married.
Number 2. Strange Darling. Strange Darling grabs you and doesn't let go. What starts as a simple serial killer story quickly turns into something unpredictable and thrilling. Directed by J.T. Muller, this film isn't just about a killer and his victim. It's a wild, mind-bending ride full of surprises. Will Fitzgerald and Kyle Nair deliver powerful performances. The story focuses on their intense, unsettling relationship. At first, it seems like a typical chase, the killer hunting his victim, but nothing is what it seems.
Don't you worry one bit. You're gonna feel real nice soon.
I meant no police.
No, it's better that we call him Genevieve's right.
The film jumps around in time, dropping you into the action at what feels like part 5, not part 1. It's confusing at first, but as the pieces fall into place, you're completely hooked. Visually, cinematographer Giovanni Risi creates a dark, gritty world that feels real and unsettling. Every shot builds tension, pulling you deeper into the story. The violence is brutal, but meaningful. There's blood and gore, but it's not just for shock. It makes every moment hit harder. And just when you think you know what's happening, the movie flips everything. Again. By the final act, you're not just watching, you're experiencing something unforgettable. Strange Darling is a must-watch for anyone who loves a smart, intense thriller. Number 3. New Life. New Life, a missed opportunity. It starts strong. Mystery, action, a woman on the run. Feels like a Bourne-style thriller. But then it takes an unexpected turn. The first half builds intrigue, keeping you hooked. Then it shifts into horror, blending genres in a unique way.
You been living on the streets?
I'm traveling.
If you've seen the trailer, you know what's coming, but the journey still holds weight. The tension comes from atmosphere and uncertainty rather than cheap thrills. The characters feel real, flawed, and human. The flashbacks add depth, revealing key motivations. Great concept, ambitious execution. The pacing may not work for everyone, but it dares to be different. The ending leaves an impression. I'd recommend New Life if you enjoy unconventional storytelling. Not perfect, but worth a watch. 7/10. Seen it? Let me know what you think.
Why are you helping me?
Freedom of reinvention built this country.
Number 4. Lowlifes, a must-watch hidden gem. This Tubi original came out of nowhere, but after hearing the buzz, I had to check it out. And I'm glad I did. The less you know going in, the better. Here's all I'll say. A family on a road trip in an RV stops at a stranger's house for the night. Bad idea. What follows is a tense, home invasion-style horror with a wild twist. For a free Tubi film, Lowlifes delivers big, sharp twists, shocking moments, solid performances, and gruesome gore. It's unpredictable, dark, and even throws in some twisted humor. Think of it like a bacon cheeseburger horror movie. Not fancy, but 100% satisfying. If you love horror that keeps you guessing, Lowlifes is a must-watch. It's streaming free, so why not dive in? Just go in blind and enjoy the madness. Let me know what you think.
I get the distinct impression we're not wanted here.
So what you got in there anyway?
Well, that's our business, none of yours.
Number 5. The Seeding, a visually stunning and haunting experience. This film looks absolutely amazing. The desert canyon setting is breathtaking, with beautiful and eerie shots that make you feel the isolation. The scenery alone keeps your eyes glued to the screen. The story may be simple, but it creates a slow and mysterious journey.
Tell me what's going on.
Instead of relying on jump scares, the film builds tension through its quiet moments and haunting atmosphere. Some twists may be easy to guess, but the way the story unfolds keeps you engaged. With only 2 characters, the movie focuses on their emotions and struggles. The loneliness in the setting makes their situation feel even more intense. Their conversations are quiet and subtle, adding to the mystery instead of revealing too much too soon. The film moves at a slow pace, taking its time to let the eerie feeling sink in. At just 94 minutes, it doesn't rush, but lets the story breathe. If you love movies that create suspense through atmosphere and stunning visuals, this one is worth watching. Number 6. Azrael, a haunting, atmospheric thriller. If you're a fan of Samara Weaving, Azrael is worth a watch. She delivers a powerful physical performance, carrying the film with intensity and emotion despite minimal dialogue. Without words, every expression and movement becomes more important, and she pulls it off effortlessly. Here's the gist. Set in a post-rapture world where people take a vow of silence, the film creates a unique, eerie atmosphere. The lack of dialogue adds to the tension, making every sound feel crucial. Samara plays a woman on the run from a mysterious cult in the woods, forced to fight for survival against both her pursuers and strange, otherworldly creatures. The film keeps things simple, focusing on survival and suspense rather than complex storytelling. While some details are left unexplained, the mystery adds to the intrigue, keeping you engaged. The visuals are striking, with haunting landscapes and well-crafted creature effects that make for some memorable moments. The action sequences are well staged, and the film delivers enough blood and tension to satisfy horror fans. Is it worth watching? If you enjoy atmospheric, unconventional horror, Azrael is a gripping experience. The silence-driven storytelling won't be for everyone, but it's an interesting take on post-apocalyptic horror. At just 80 minutes, it moves fast and keeps the stakes high. It's perfect for a late-night watch, especially for fans of tense, visual storytelling. I'd give it 3 to 5 stars. If you've seen Azrael, let me know your thoughts. Also, drop your best Shudder recommendations. I'm always looking for something new. Number 7. MaXXXine. In MaXXXine, the final chapter of Ty West's X trilogy, MaXXXine is now in 1980s Hollywood, chasing her big break. But when her dark past resurfaces, she'll do anything to keep her shot at stardom. The film nails the 80s vibe with neon lights and synth music, and Mia Goth gives an incredible performance, showing how MaXXXine has changed. No longer the carefree girl from the first film, MaXXXine is now tough and determined to succeed. The kills are brutal and intense, with one particularly shocking scene. Kevin Bacon also stands out as a private eye tracking MaXXXine, bringing extra tension to the story.
MaXXXine. Your agent tells us you're quite a popular name in adult film and entertainment, is that correct?
However, the third act feels anticlimactic and a bit cartoonish, with the identity of the mysterious figure being too obvious for anyone familiar with the previous films. The pacing also slows down in places, and while the film has its moments, it doesn't quite deliver the same level of violence as the first 2 movies. Overall, MaXXXine wraps up the trilogy well, but falls short of a perfect ending. I'm giving it 2.5 stars. It's still enjoyable, with a great performance from Mia Goth, but the ending doesn't hit as hard as I hoped. The drama gets 3 stars for keeping me invested in MaXXXine's journey.
She turns to the camera and, through her trauma, addresses the lens directly.
Number 8. Abigail, imagine this. A little girl vampire facing off against a group of bandits in a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. Sounds wild, right? But Abigail pulls it off, keeping you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Melissa Barrera leads a strong cast, with every character leaving an impression. The first 40 minutes build tension, setting up a crew of bandits who kidnap a girl and think they're safe in a creepy house. But they're wrong. This girl isn't just a kid, she's a ballerina vampire. Yep, you heard that right. Alicia Weird is fantastic, switching from a scared little girl to a playful, creepy vampire with ease. You can feel her enjoying every moment as she toys with her captors. It's an intense, fun ride. The movie builds a claustrophobic, one-location thriller, but the real tension comes from the human conflict.
All right, let's go kill us a fucking vampire.
Despite being criminals, the bandits must team up against something much worse. It's an enemy of my enemy vibe, and it works. The directors know exactly what they're doing, balancing vampire lore with a fresh twist. The film delivers on blood, gore, and thrills, but you might also find yourself unexpectedly moved by the heart at its core. Bottom line, Abigail is a bloody good time. It's a fun supernatural thriller with engaging characters and sharp tension. It knows exactly what it is and plays to its strengths. If you're into horror, this one's definitely worth a watch, and maybe even a spot in your Blu-ray collection.
What's your name? Mine's Abigail.
You can call me Joey.
Do you have any kids?
Number 9. The Soul Eater, a chilling crime thriller with a supernatural twist. From Inside directors Alexander Buot and Julia Maue comes The Soul Eater, a gripping thriller that blends crime and horror. This one will keep you on edge. In a fading mountain town, children vanish and strange deaths stir up an old legend, the Soul Eater. Is it real, or is someone using the myth to hide something sinister? 2 cops, a sergeant and a commander, investigate, only to uncover a horrifying truth. The slow burn builds tension, but when the twists hit, they hit hard. The finale, brutal, shocking, and unforgettable. With strong performances and an eerie atmosphere, The Soul Eater isn't for the faint of heart, especially with its dark themes. But if you love crime thrillers with a supernatural edge, this one's worth watching. Rating? 7.5 or 8/10. Now streaming on Prime Video, don't miss it.
Evan n'est plus à l'hôpital. Il a disparu.
Number 10. Witch is a gripping fantasy horror film directed by Craig Hindi and Mark Zammit. Set in 1585, the story kicks off with a girl caught holding her parents' severed heads after murdering them. The town priest quickly ties it to witchcraft, and with the town's dark past of witch trials, he's determined to eradicate any evil.
It is far easier for them to maintain their order.
Things take a wild turn when the blacksmith's wife experiences a strange vision and a mysterious book reveals symbols that lead into the underworld. As dark forces awaken, the twists keep you hooked. With strong performances from Russell Shaw, Ryan Spung, and Sarah Alexandra Marks, and a chilling atmosphere, Witch stands out in the fantasy horror genre. If you're into witchcraft, magic, and dark mysteries, this one's a must-watch.
This heresy is a plague amongst our town.
Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.